Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, the Cask Connoisseur, and today's video is it's basically actually on this limited edition beer which came out roughly probably around about, I don't know, let's say 10 years ago. It has gone past its best before date, and we just found it in the cupboard and we were like, let's just give it a go. Reason big because it's actually been produced in it's an Innis Gunn Scottish Stout, but it's been aged in Teeling small batch Irish, guys, so Irish whiskey casks. So it's got a bit of beer in it, it's got a little bit of whiskey in. Now, I have already opened it already because the problem with some of these beers, when you leave them for some time, they could cause an absolute explosion. So we didn't really want to get the paintwork dirty, as they say. So we have opened it already, but no, we're going to try it and go from there, basically.
Hope for the best.
Hope for the best, that's it. So, as I say, we have no clue what it's like for well, as I say, we're now in 2025. This was best before in 2017, so
8 years ago.
8 years ago.
And our last experiment on excessively bottle aged beers didn't go very well.
It didn't go very well, actually. And to be fair, for something like this, we're not going to go too crazy on how much we're going to have because it's.
Well, that at least looks drinkable.
It looks drinkable. I mean, I think probably the good point of this is that it's black, so that can hopefully hide everything away.
That's actually quite a nice, nice nose to it.
So it's called. So as I say, because the brand is still going, guys. Just so you're aware. So it's done by. So it's part of Innis Gunn. So that is still going, but the actual name of the beer is called Kith Kin. So to me, Kith Kin means family. And you think of kin?
That's it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So means family. So yeah.
I'm actually enjoying that on the nose.
No, that's not bad for an 8-year-old beer.
I'll tell you what, that reminds me of a port.
Yeah.
A nice fruity port.
A little bit of, that sherry fruit cake aroma.
Not bad, bit of licorice.
It's not bad. Bit of licorice and all that. Bit of chocolate for a stout.
Yeah, chocolate. On the nose, this might be still drinkable.
It might be still drinkable, but yeah, it's all about the taste, as they say. Wow, you wouldn't think that's 8 years old in my mind. I think
that's actually not bad.
That's actually not bad for
There's a little bit of sharpness.
Yeah.
Which I think I'd put down to the age, but everything that should be there
is
chocolate, licorice, fruit. It's all there.
It's all there.
And this was a better result than last time.
Yeah, that last one.
I'm going to be brave and take another sip because it's not that bad.
You probably may well remember, guys. Actually, on our channel, we tried so it was a Rodenbach. It was in a beautiful gold bottle. It was a Rodenbach oak aged beer, and well, our faces on that day were very unimpressed. Let's just say, but that's just when you leave something for so long. But again, that's probably just down to the fact because that was a fruit beer. The fruit had definitely gone off. Whereas this, it was still there's a nice little bit of head going around Chris's glass there, so there's head retention. The aroma's great.
And the taste ain't bad at all. I mean, does this suggest, Lee, that this is down to like production? There isn't enough alcohol in there. It's only, what, 5.8%? 5.8%. And to my mind, that ain't enough to preserve a beer past a couple of years, tops. But there's got to obviously been something going on with the...
Yeah, I mean, whether because it's, this could be anything, whether because it's an aged stout, so maybe because it's, the way that it's been produced, as you say, it's been produced in whiskey casks, so maybe that helps. So obviously that's had a bit of a helping hand with it. So maybe, as I say, the way how this beer's actually been brewed has made it, you know what, this could actually taste nicer now than probably it did 8 years ago.
It's possible.
You know.
Well, I think that sharpness is the edge.
Yeah.
But you know what I would say? I'd look out for more of this and buy it if I saw it. Definitely look out for more and buy it.
If they brought this, I mean, as I say, it's a shame that the actual Kith Kin is no longer produced. But the actual brand, guys, there's a host of different beers that you can try from it. And again, we would absolutely love to try probably something else. But when you come across something and you see it in the back of the cupboard, you've got to think to yourself, you know what? We'll try it.
Better to try it than just tip it down the sink.
That's it, exactly.
Because as this has proven, you sometimes get a not bad beer.
Yeah, and that's even a beer which has been sitting in the cupboard for a number of years. So I think a good top tip here, guys, I would say, if you're going to have a beer and you're going to leave it to sit in the cupboard, my advice would be, if it's a fruit beer, I don't think it would taste as good. Anything like this, though, stout, you're onto a winner.
Yeah. Based on this, I definitely agree. I mean, it's hard to tell with it being black, but, I'm seeing no cloudiness there. There's no sediment at the bottom of the glass.
No.
And you know what? You served me this.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even question it.
If we weren't told, and I'm going to be very legitimate here and very honest with my words, if I wasn't told today that this beer was 8 years best before or whatever, I wouldn't have known. I would have known that this is still in date. Even though there is that sharpness, I would still think this is a beer which is in prime condition. So, no, I think fair play to him. So, no, guys, I'll wrap it up here. Definitely say if it is a beer to, enjoy, savour. But sadly, it's not available, so I can't really say to you, go out and look for it. But if you do have one lying around in your house, try it. You might have even left it longer and it might even taste just as good. So, no, guys.
Good health.
Good health and cheers.